After the age of 60, one of the most frustrating changes many of us notice is the aching in our muscles at night. It can happen after something as simple as a day of gardening, a trip to the store, or even a few light stretches. By evening, the legs and arms feel sore, the muscles stiffen, and turning in bed becomes uncomfortable. These nagging aches do more than cause discomfort. They disturb our sleep, leave us feeling drained in the morning, and sap our energy for the day ahead. That naturally raises the question, is there a safe and natural way to ease this nighttime muscle pain without turning to painkillers? The answer comes from a drink that has been trusted in traditional medicine and confirmed by modern science: golden milk, or turmeric milk. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. When blended with warm milk and a pinch of black pepper, curcumin is absorbed more efficiently, allowing it to calm muscle soreness, reduce joint inflammation, and help the body relax. Research has shown that taking curcumin before bedtime can ease muscle discomfort in older adults and improve sleep quality. The best part is that golden milk can be made right at home. It is simple, inexpensive, and free of the side effects that come with medication. In today's video, explore why muscles tend to ache more at night after the age of 60, how curcumin works in the body, what benefits golden milk can offer for seniors, and how to prepare and use it safely for the best results. Before we begin, if you appreciate natural solutions for better sleep and stronger muscles, please hit the like button, share this video with friends your age, and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming health topics. And let me ask you, what do you usually drink before bed? A glass of warm water, milk, or perhaps an herbal tea? As we move past 60, the body begins to show clearer signs of aging. And one of the most noticeable signals is muscle soreness in the evening and during the night. This discomfort is not limited to those who do heavy labor. Even everyday activities, carrying a few grocery bags, tending the garden, or climbing a short flight of stairs can leave the muscles tight and aching later in the evening. It's a very common experience among older adults in the United States, and it directly affects both sleep quality and daily activity. The root cause lies in the natural changes of aging. First, there is sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that accelerates after 60. Muscles become weaker, and their ability to recover from even light activity is reduced. That means something as minor as a short walk or yard work can trigger muscle pain that lingers well into the night. On top of this, circulation and the body's natural anti-inflammatory defenses decline with age. In younger years, tiny injuries within the muscle fibers after activity are repaired quickly by the immune system. In later years, however, a low-grade chronic inflammation, a hallmark of aging, slows this repair process. As a result, pain, tightness, and stiffness persist through the evening instead of fading away. Sleep quality itself also changes with age. Studies show that after 60, the body spends less time in deep sleep and is more easily awakened by minor discomforts. That creates a vicious cycle. Pain disrupts sleep. Poor sleep makes the body more sensitive to pain, and the following day is marked by fatigue and reduced activity. A very relatable example is that of a retiree who spends an hour each morning gardening. The tasks are not heavy trimming plants, loosening soil, or pulling a hose, yet by evening, the arms and legs are sore. Turning in bed is uncomfortable, and the next morning still feels heavy and sluggish. This experience often leads to hesitation about being active again, and slowly a cycle begins: less activity, more muscle loss, more aches, and even less confidence to move freely. This shows that nighttime muscle pain in older adults is more than a minor inconvenience. It undermines confidence, reduces daily movement, and over time affects overall quality of life. That's why a natural, gentle solution that can both ease discomfort and support better sleep is so valuable. Among the options, turmeric stands out because of curcumin. Yet curcumin alone is not easily absorbed. Scientists discovered that when combined with milk and a touch of black pepper, its absorption improves significantly. That discovery gave rise to golden milk, a soothing drink that delivers curcumin's anti-inflammatory effects in a form that the body can actually use. In the next part, we'll dive into how this works and why it can make such a difference for seniors struggling with nighttime aches. When people in the United States think about turmeric, the first image that usually comes to mind is the bright golden spice that gives Indian curry its color. Yet turmeric is far more than a cooking ingredient. For centuries, it has been valued as a natural remedy, thanks to its most powerful compound, curcumin. This is the pigment that creates turmeric's golden hue, and at the same time, it is the key to its remarkable anti-inflammatory effects. So how does curcumin actually work? At the cellular level, inflammation is the body's response to stress or damage. In younger adults, this process is usually well controlled and helps muscles repair quickly. After the age of 60, however, the body often slips into a state of low-grade, ongoing inflammation. This background inflammation makes it harder for muscles to recover, fuels stiffness and pain, and even contributes to arthritis and joint degeneration. Curcumin steps in by blocking several of the signaling molecules that drive inflammation, while also neutralizing free radicals that damage muscle and joint cells. The result is a calming of the body's inflammatory response, relief from muscle soreness, and less stiffness in the joints. Scientific studies have reinforced these effects. One trial found that about 500 milligrams of curcumin taken before bedtime helped older adults experience less muscle pain and enjoy better sleep quality. That finding is especially important because it shows curcumin not only eases physical discomfort, but also supports deeper rest, two elements that work hand in hand when it comes to recovery and overall health. There is, however, one challenge: curcumin on its own is not easy for the body to absorb. It tends to be broken down and cleared away too quickly. The solution lies in combining it with milk, which provides natural fats to carry the compound, and with a touch of black pepper. Piperine, the active compound in pepper, slows down curcumin's breakdown and allows more of it to remain in the bloodstream. This combination is the scientific basis behind the traditional drink known as golden milk, or turmeric milk. For older Americans who already enjoy a warm beverage before bed, whether it is milk or an herbal tea, adding turmeric and pepper creates only a small change in routine, but offers significant benefits. Instead of turning to pain pills or expensive supplements, a simple cup of golden milk can ease nighttime muscle aches and gently prepare the body for rest. Picture this after a day spent gardening or walking around the neighborhood. Muscles feel tight and sore. Rather than lying down in discomfort, you prepare a cup of warm milk with half a teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. The gentle warmth, subtle spice, and soothing aroma spread through the body, helping you relax. By morning, you notice you've slept more soundly and the lingering soreness has eased. That is the difference curcumin can make when it is taken in the right way. It is important to remember that golden milk is not a miracle cure that erases pain overnight. Instead, it is a safe and natural aid that, when used regularly, helps the body manage chronic inflammation. Combined with light daily activity and a balanced diet, curcumin becomes part of a long-term strategy to keep muscles and joints healthier. Now that we understand curcumin's role, the next step is to explore why blending it with milk and black pepper creates such a uniquely effective drink. A marriage of tradition and modern science that we will uncover in the following section. In the last section, we talked about the strength of curcumin in reducing inflammation and easing muscle discomfort. The next question is why we should mix turmeric with milk and pepper to make golden milk instead of simply taking a curcumin pill. The answer lies in the way an ancient tradition has come together with modern science. In Ayurvedic medicine from India, turmeric milk has been used for centuries as a nightly drink to calm the body and support restful sleep. In the US, Golden milk has only become widely known in recent years, often promoted as a superfood drink. Yet behind the trend, there is a very clear scientific foundation. Milk and black pepper make curcumin much more absorbable, turning an everyday spice into something the body can actually use. Curcumin does not dissolve well in water, which means that if you only stir turmeric into plain water, most of it will be quickly broken down and flushed out. Milk, with its natural fat, acts as a carrier that allows curcumin to bind and travel deeper into the body. Black pepper adds another important piece. It contains piperine, a compound that slows the breakdown of curcumin in the liver, which allows more curcumin to stay in the bloodstream for a longer period of time. When these three ingredients come together, milk, turmeric, and pepper, we create a drink with far greater biological activity than turmeric alone. Science is only one side of the story. The other is the sense of comfort a warm cup of golden milk provides. For many older adults in America, a glass of warm milk at night is already a familiar ritual. When turmeric and pepper are added, the flavor becomes unique, and the body receives a gentle reminder that it is time to unwind. The warmth and the mild aroma signal relaxation, paving the way for deeper sleep. Picture a winter evening in a quiet suburb. After a day of shoveling snow or walking outdoors in the cold, the body feels stiff and tired. Sitting down with a steaming cup of golden milk, glowing in its rich yellow color, you can feel the comfort spreading through your muscles. It is more than nutrition. It is an act of self-care that soothes both body and mind. Golden milk is also flexible. Some prefer regular cow's milk to take advantage of protein and calcium. Others choose almond milk or oat milk to avoid lactose, yet still support curcumin absorption. No matter the choice, golden milk remains simple, accessible, and adaptable to different tastes and health needs. The benefits reach beyond easing sore muscles. Milk supplies tryptophan, which the body uses to make serotonin and melatonin, both crucial for restful sleep. Turmeric calms inflammation, while pepper enhances absorption. Together they act not only on the body but also on the mind, sending calming signals that make it easier to drift into deep, restorative rest. Of course, like any natural remedy, golden milk is not a cure-all. Its true strength lies in being safe, simple, and effective enough to become part of an everyday routine for older adults who want less pain, more relaxation, and better sleep. Now that we understand why golden milk works so well, the next step is learning how to prepare it correctly and safely. Especially for people over 60 who may have medical conditions or be taking medication. At this point, many of us may be wondering whether we can try a cup of golden milk tonight. The answer is yes, but the best results come when we prepare it the right way and pay attention to a few safety notes, especially for older adults. Making golden milk is simple. All we need is about 3/4 of a cup of warm milk. This can be dairy milk or a plant-based option such as almond or half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a pinch of finely ground black pepper. The pepper matters because piperine helps curcumin stay in the body long enough to do its work. Stir the mixture well, add a touch of honey if you like a smoother taste, and drink it while still warm. Timing is just as important as preparation. The ideal moment is about half an hour before bed. This window allows the body to absorb the curcumin, while also benefiting from the relaxing warmth of the milk. If you drink it too early in the day, it may still help reduce inflammation, but it will not support nighttime rest as effectively. If you drink it right before lying down, you may feel too full or heavy, which can disturb sleep. Milk itself is a valuable part of the process because it naturally contains tryptophan, which the body uses to produce the hormones that regulate sleep. When this is combined with turmeric's anti-inflammatory properties, the result is a body that is more comfortable and a mind that is more ready for rest. That is why many people who add golden milk to their nightly routine notice that they wake up with less stiffness and greater energy in the morning. It is wise to begin with a smaller amount if you are trying golden milk for the first time. Start with a half portion to see how your body responds. Some people may feel slight stomach discomfort if they use too much turmeric right away. Once your body adjusts, you can gradually move to the full serving. There are also some precautions. If you take blood thinners or antiplatelet medication, be cautious. Curcumin can make these medicines stronger, which raises the risk of bleeding. If you already have low blood pressure, you should also be careful. Turmeric may lower blood pressure slightly, which is useful for people with hypertension, but could cause dizziness in those whose blood pressure is already on the low side. In either case, it is best to check with your doctor before making golden milk a daily habit. Those with stomach sensitivity should also keep the turmeric amount modest. A small half teaspoon is usually enough to get the benefits without irritating digestion. And finally, remember that more is not better. 1 cup a day in the evening is enough. Drinking too much may add unnecessary calories from the milk or cause stomach upset from excessive turmeric. The real secret is consistency. Benefits build slowly over days and weeks. A cup each night, together with light exercise and a balanced diet, will create steady improvements in both muscle comfort and sleep quality. Throughout this video, we have explored a simple yet meaningful way to support health after 60 an evening cup of golden milk. First, we looked at why sore muscles at night become so common with age. Muscle loss, low-grade inflammation, and lighter sleep patterns all feed into one another, creating a cycle of discomfort. Second, we saw how curcumin and turmeric works as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, calming muscle soreness and stiffness while also supporting relaxation. Third, we learned that mixing turmeric with milk and pepper dramatically improves curcumin absorption and adds the natural comfort of a warm nighttime drink. And finally, we outlined the safe way to enjoy golden milk with the right recipe, the right timing, and the right precautions for those with medical conditions or medications. The key message is that golden milk is not a miracle cure. It is a gentle, natural tool that can ease inflammation, reduce nighttime discomfort, and promote better rest. When it is combined with steady habits such as daily movement, a balanced diet, and regular sleep, it becomes a valuable part of long-term health. If you found today's content helpful, remember to like the video, share it with friends or family, and subscribe to stay connected with more natural health solutions. And here is my question for you. If you had to choose one drink before bedtime to relax and sleep better, would you prefer golden milk, a cup of herbal tea, or traditional warm milk? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can learn from each other.